and welcome to this week's tarot readings with Rinky. We're going to be doing readings for the week of the 10th of March over here, so make sure you watch your star sign and also think of a question in advance. So the angel answers will answer sort of on that line. All the timestamps for the zodiac signs are mentioned down below in the info box along with Rinky's direct contact details. Let's dive right into it as usual with Aries. Aries, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This is a week where there are a lot of misunderstandings with people around. It just feels like, your words aren't being communicated well, and if you mean something else, people are sort of understanding that into a whole another thing altogether. So it just feels like this is a week where if there are any arguments, you got to sort of slightly step back, because once you are into that heated moment, you're using wrong words and later down the line you are actually regretting those words. So it's advisable that when you're very angry, or when your temper is really high, it's a better idea to stay quiet, because losing your temper, you're using a lot of wrong words that actually shouldn't come out. Angel answer for you is peaceful resolution. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, it just feels like situation is getting resolved peacefully. Why are you sort of worried so much about a certain thing? Everything that's happening is coming in and around the lines that you always wanted it to. So it's the time you realize that things are coming in your favor and it's being peacefully resolved. There's not much of hurdles that actually needs to be crossed. So it's going all good. Taurus, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This card is telling me that this is a week where if you got to make a certain decision, you go all blindfolded. You just don't realize what needs to be done. Am I doing the right thing, wrong thing? So there are a lot of questions in your head, but at the same time you're not getting close to the conclusion. What is the need of the hour? The need of the hour is for you to actually come to conclusion. You're wasting a lot of time on just thinking. It's the time to just do what your heart feels is right. Also, one advice here is do not jump into conclusion with someone else's opinions. It's the week where there is a high possibility that you might get influenced by somebody and land up into a wrong decision for yourself. So it's very important for you, so that decision is coming from within and not from any influence. Angel answer for you here is look for a sign. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now requires you to actually consider all those signs that's around you. It just feels like you're not trusting your intuition, you're not acknowledging any sign in and around you. So it's the time where you look around for a sign. Universe is telling you what is right and what is wrong and what needs to be done more than anything else. So yes, look around for signs from the universe. Gemini, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This card here is telling me that you are sort of just flooded with a lot of opinions this week. You choose not to sort of jump into conclusion with others' influence or something of that sort, but it just feels like you don't need any opinions at this point. You really know what needs to be done. So somewhere these opinions are creating impact in your head, which is actually making you think a lot harder, which is actually making you think in another direction, and you are sort of being pulled around from your own ideas. So it's something that you are not convinced, but yet you are considering it. But the card is very clear here. It's telling us like you shouldn't really get influenced or listen to anybody else, because what your heart says is right. Angel answer for you is opportunity. Angels are telling you, the situation that you're dealing with right now, universe is offering you with a lot of opportunities, and that situation will sort of turn around when you start looking at these opportunities. It just feels like, yes, oh my god, this could also be done. So somewhere on those lines, universe is telling you there are a lot of more things to add on to that situation, and after which you will have a clear idea. Cancer, the card that we have for you is King of Cups. This card here is telling me that this is a week where you feel very powerful, very enthused about all those things that's happening in and around you this particular week. It feels like you know
know what you're doing is right. So somewhere that confidence level has come up and you're feeling very content and blessed at the same time. But the advice here is, if there is a certain emotional outburst, just let that come out, because you're holding on to a lot in your heart, in your head. It just feels like you want to break down. So it's okay to sort of break down once in a while. It's only going to make you feel lighter. So don't hold on to all those emotions there. Just let your breakthrough happen, and you will feel a lot more better after that. Angel answer for you is don't stop. Angels are telling you the situation requires you to constantly work towards it. It requires you to think a lot about it. You have to sort of run behind it. There are certain instances where you can actually relate, like you want to stop, you want to give up, but no, angels are telling you this is not the time to give up onto anything. It's the time. Angels are telling you don't stop. Leo, the card that we have for you is Star. This card is a very bright and a positive card. This card is telling us that there are a lot of good things actually coming your way this week. You are sort of feeling like, this is my relaxation, this is my therapy. So somewhere you feel much more at calm this week. It feels like all the worries, all the stress that you had in the past is just going away. You feel you are coming to a much happier space, much better mind space, which was really, really needed for you. And you felt like it's just something that's actually going to create wonders for you. It's actually going to do magic. So it's more about, you feel that detoxification has worked really well for you. Angel answer for you is recovery. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, requires you to recover out of it. You are sort of just, it's just telling you that, you've stuck around so hard to it, and it's just not letting you be who you are. If a certain thing is not worked your way, you can't be in that down emotion forever. It's the time for you to come out of it, recover, and see a much more better space to that situation. So it's the time to actually come out of all those emotions and recover, and the situation will be beneficial to you. Virgo, the card that we have for you is Page of Pentacles. This card here is telling us that this is a week where there are some bright things, something new that actually wants to enter your life. This could be in terms of finances, something new that you should take up. If you're getting any interview calls, this is the right week to acknowledge and go for that interview. If there's any project that's coming your way, acknowledge that, because it just feels like you are letting the universe know that you're not ready for a certain thing and you're very comfortable with what you're doing. But angels and tarot are telling you that this is a time to sort of, put your feet out of your comfort zone and see that you deserve much more better things in life. Angel answer for you is choose a new direction. The situation that you're working with right now requires you to literally look at in a different way. It's the time to choose a new direction. You've been sticking around since long and it's actually not working your way. So you just using or sort of putting all your energies towards a certain thing which is not being beneficial to you. So understand that it's very important to use your energies in the right direction. So it's the time you choose a new direction. Libra, the card that we have for you is Two of Wands. This card here is telling me that this is a week where you're over expecting things. It feels like you literally are holding a world in your hand. It's just like you're holding the globe in your hand. You want everything to happen right now. Understand that's not possible, that's not practical. You got to go slow on yourself. You got to take things easy, because you're pressurizing yourself so much and you feel like it has to happen right now. So everything is going to happen at its own course of time. Yes, you are putting in those efforts, but yes, at the same time I see results being a bit delayed, but they are just delayed. It's not sort of affecting in any way. Understand that it's coming slowly and gradually to you, but yes, it's coming in the right direction. It's coming in the right spirit. Angel answer for you is peaceful resolution. Angels are telling you, the situation is turning out in your favor. It's everything is happening as per your plan. Everything is happening as per you wanted it to. So somewhere this is a time to sort of, celebrate and know everything is being right. Just enjoy the moment and be present in the situation. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is a card of Wands. This card here is telling me that, this is a week where you choose not to look at the situation. You just feel like, I want to run away from a certain thing. I just want to go away from the situation. It just feels like, no, it's not right. Why is this happening to me? So somewhere you have started putting out a lot of doubts, a lot of questions to the universe, and you feel that it's just not happening the way you want it to. You're leaving negative vibes to the universe. Understand that, which is why your reality, which is why the situation that you are into is being affected. It's only being affected with your words. You are creating a blockage with your words. Only when you remove that blockage, things will actually turn in your favor. So this is a week to sort of be out there, take conscious efforts to not leave any sort of doubts onto your situation, and just be very, very positive towards it. Angel answer for the week is within the next few weeks. Angels here are telling you, things are getting in place. Step by step, you are coming closer to what you want. Your situation is sort of helping you and favoring you in every bit. So it's just telling you it's happening within the next few weeks. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is Knight of Swords. This card here is telling me that, Knights in tarot are always about confirmation. So this is a card to just, give you a confirmation saying that whatever you're doing right now, you are on the right path. You are on the right track. Also, because we have swords here, which is telling us that it's a lot about your words. It's about how you express it. So it's the time to, just do what you're doing and use the right words. Just be very expressive towards what you want and how do you want certain things. And it's just going to work really well for you this particular week. Angel answer for you here is a year from now. Angels are telling you, what you're working on to right now isn't something that's going to happen in the near future. It's going to take slightly longer, but what you got to do right now is just stick around and constantly manifest that you want, and things are shaping very well for you there. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is Queen of Cups. This card here is telling me that this is a week where you feel you're very comfortable with what you're doing. Things are really turning out way you wanted it to. It also tells me, if there's any materialistic thing on your bucket list, this is a week where you can get closer to that, and you can actually sort of pamper yourself with some materialistic things this particular week. Also, this tells me deep down there are a lot of emotions. You feel very emotional towards a certain situation, and you feel very attached. Your energies are just around that particular situation. So it's just telling me that it's the time where you got to vent out those emotions. Speak it up. Maybe you can journal your thoughts, and that will help you feel a much more lighter, and you will feel great after that. Angel answer for you here is ask help from others. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now requires you to have different perspectives towards it. You are just like handling it all by yourself, and so far it's helped you, but right now it isn't helping you. So you need a lot of opinions in this, and you need some help there. So it's asking you to ask help from others. People are going to be very supportive towards this, and you will see things actually turning out well for you. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is the card of Cups. This card here is telling me that it just feels like you're not ready for a certain situation. You have been manifesting a lot, and you're really wanting a certain thing in your life, but at the same time you're holding a lot of fears onto it, a lot of energies which are not letting you stay in the present moment. It feels like you are sort of stuck with some emotions from the past, which is not letting you look into the present moment. Understand that you got to leave this aside and focus on just being present with whatever is happening into the reality, whatever is happening this particular week. Make an effort to just be there and enjoy that very moment. Angel answer for you here is peaceful resolution. Angels are telling you the situation is turning out in your favor. You know, you can see that miracles happening, and you can see certain things actually where you realize it's just a coincidence, but it's not a coincidence. It's all working for a reason. It's all happening for a reason. So understand that things are sort of turning in the right direction for you in a peaceful manner. Pisces, the card that we have for you is Knight of Cups. This card here is telling us that why are you taking that breaks? You know, why are you pausing midway? It just feels like you are doing it right. Why are you questioning yourself? You know, you're walking in the right direction. You don't need any confirmations there. Things are just being very, very good for you. It's being brilliant for you. Don't sort of, you know, hold your own self and start double thinking towards a certain situation. It's just telling you to be out there completely and enjoy whatever you're facing right now. Angel answer for you here is unlikely. Angels are telling you the situation doesn't really seem to work out the way you want it to. So somewhere it's just a time where you still take certain constant efforts onto it and just stick around, because you know there's something better that's actually coming your way.
I really hope you guys had a good time watching this video and that you found it very helpful, relatable. Reach out to Rinky for personal readings if that's something you want to get into the details of. You will see her again next week. You will see me in the next video. Before you go away, you must hit that subscribe button. Turn on those bell notifications. Join my subscriber fam. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.